Welcome to the Highest Praise Gospel Talk Show. I'm Evangelist Tanya Wabu, your host, and we are here at Think, Make, Live, the event. And this right to my right is one of the most powerful women that I have ever met. I really have great respect for her because she took her sorrow and made it into power. And I think she is when we meet black women go through a lot. But we always talk about how, amongst the black community, I don't know about everybody else, but when we always say that the black women are the backbone of the community, that they have raised children, they have gone through sorrow, and in the sorrow still gave the children a sense of integrity and a sense of direction. Because no matter what our plight may be, when you have respect for yourself, you're still willing to look into your future and see that there is something great there. And that's hope. That's a living hope. And that's what Christ is. And when I heard her speak today, I just sat there and put myself in her shoes. I really applauded her for her strength and how brave she was. Because there were councilmen in the room, there were people from City Hall, and she just called out things and said, listen, this is what it is, and you need to know that you have the power to elect the right people into office. And so that means something to me because without someone giving you direction, without a role model, without a person who has fought their way through something and then can say, I'm still here, but I'm more powerful than when I started off, not because I'm powerful against you, but the love that's in me has given me a direction. That's real power. And so I want her to introduce herself, and I'm going to bring the camera a little closer so you can see her. And so just introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Felicia A. Saunders, and I am the president of the East Haven Civic and Block Watch Association. I'm also the program administrator for Think, Make, Live. I support the youth and everything that they do because if it doesn't take us to make them see how important they are, then when we're gone, long and gone, where our world's going to be.
That's right.
We need our youth to step up right now, and we as their elders need to show them the right way to do it. And I walk in love.
Yeah, yes you do.
That's the bottom line.
That's the one thing, the whole time you were giving your presentation, I felt love. I didn't feel, like some people get up, they're kind of just up there trying to tell you their story and they really don't care where it lands, you know what I mean? They're just throwing it at you. But that's not what I got. What I got was a real sincerity. I got a moment of despair that was turned into power, and I know despair. Anybody that knows my testimony, you know that I know that moment where you just really cannot see the future based on a tragedy. A tragedy can take you there,
And then a lot of others are shut down.
Yes, and in my case, I was married to someone that had 2 amputations. It wasn't the same thing, but it's just the point. When a mother loses a child, that's different. That's not, first of all, that is something that nobody knew, but you knew that person before the whole world did.
Right.
And so this is, wait, come here, let me put you on the camera. Come here. He's out there.
There he is right there.
Come here, I'm going to put you on the camera. Come here for 1 second. I want you to meet this young man. And we kind of doing it organic today. We just like kind of hide your mind. You see this beautiful baby?
Beautiful eyes.
Look at those eyes. Isn't he gorgeous? Tell him what your name is.
Jeremy.
Wait, no. Tell the cameras. What's your name?
Jeremy.
And how old are you?
5.
5 years old. And he was in the back playing, and now he's looking for his uncle. But
He's right there.
you. I'm talking about you.
Mooney.
What's that?
It's a game. You can play with the game. So I just wanted you to. This is an event for children, so you're gonna see them kind of floating
Of course,
around,
exactly.
and we want you to see that we love them and that they're valuable. And even in the midst of what we're doing, we take time for them so that they know that they're valuable, and that we don't just cast them aside and make them feel like they're doing something wrong when they need help. And so I want you to talk about what you talked about, just because she really doesn't have that much time, so I got to kind of pull this stuff.
5 minutes. We got to transition to another
So
workshop.
real fast, 5 minutes. We just want you to just kind of calculate what you were talking about.
Well, what I was talking about, my son was murdered because he was trying to get two people to squash their beef, and a young man came after my son and killed him. And he's out still walking the streets of Columbus because people won't come forth and talk, and people need to talk. My thing is what I want from my son's justice, because the court system is tainted. We got judges up there that need to come down off the bench because they love black on black crime, so we need to vote. We need to get the right elected officials in place that care about our black concerns and our black community.
And when she said that, it rang true. I wish I could get deep into that, but they do not care if we kill each other, and that is the truth. Go ahead.
So what I do is I walk in forgiveness for, first of all, for myself, because you got to forgive yourself first.
Amen.
Then you have to ask your Lord to forgive you. Then you got to go out there and forgive those who have done wrong by you.
Yes.
Because Christ walked this earth for our forgiveness, for our sins, and so that if we did sin, we wouldn't immediately die. We wouldn't immediately be murdered.
Yes.
So what I ask people to do is just walk up to someone and show some type of love. I go to the corner stores, I go to the gang members, I go to the playgrounds, I go wherever I can to tell my son's story.
Yes.
To let everybody know. We got to start walking in love. There's a lot of crime in other communities too, but they don't advertise it as much as they do our community.
They don't.
But we know we are powerful people.
Yes, we are.
Very powerful
Yes.
people.
Yes.
And every lives matter.
Yes.
But we as in the black community got to realize we got to unify ourselves.
Yes.
So that people know that we truly do matter.
We do matter.
Because we come from kings and queens,
Yes.
and from beautifulness.
Yes.
So I leave you guys with this because I have to transition into the next phase of the
Powerful.
workshop. And then we want
Powerful.
to feed people because we got some good food for Miss Victoria. So if you guys still want to come on down, please come on down. Yes,
Okay.
we're here at the Milo Grover Rec Center over here on St. Clair and 2nd Street. And we'll be here till 6 o'clock, but please come on down. We got plenty of food, we got plenty of entertainment, and just love in the building.
Just love.
I just
love.
appreciate everybody, and just each one reach out and love each other.
So this is Evangelist Waller. God bless you, and tune in tonight.